Freddie Mercury tragically died on November 24, 1991. But the day before his death, he had to do a huge revelation. Peter Freestones, Freddie's assistant, described what happened on November 23 and revealed how it all went down. Freddie was a legendary rock star who will never cease to impress his listeners, no matter how many years pass by. He contributed immensely to the rock culture and history. He challenged the conventions of rock music and of the rock frontman with his flamboyant style, while he astonished listeners with his four-octave vocal range. However, he also broke the heart of millions of fans when he passed away in 1991, at the age of 45 due to AIDS. Freddie Mercury was diagnosed in 1987, but he kept it a secret until one day before his death. Freddie believed that announcing his diagnosis would be a good idea as it would help raise awareness and demonstrate how severe the illness was. He argued that it wouldn't be the same with just dying, because of it, as he still had a voice when he was alive, and he wanted to use it to inform and help people. Freddie delayed this statement because he was trying to protect his family and friends. However, it seems like he wouldn't have a peaceful death if he didn't announce it before he passed away. Peter Freestone, his personal assistant, describes that day by saying that it started with Jim Beach, the band's manager and lawyer, having a 5-hour-long meeting with Freddie Mercury, who wanted to release a statement about his AIDS status. The people who knew had kept Freddie's secret for 4 years and were surprised that now it was going to become public. Nonetheless, after listening to Freddie and his reasoning, they all agreed that he was right. Freddie wanted to make it public because he believed that it would benefit the people who were suffering and inform the people so that they would be more careful. He was an example for everyone, and his heart was always in the right place. His fans do not only miss him for his voice, but for his kindness too. Freddie Mercury knew when he was going to die. At the age of 45, the lead singer of Queen decided to stop the AIDS treatment medication and prepared the farewell to family and friends. And just a day before his death, the singer declared to the world that he had the HIV virus. Following the huge speculation in the press, I would like to confirm that I have been identified as HIV positive and with AIDS. Mercury told the media through Representative Roxy Meads. The singer also explained why he did not reveal the disease before. He said, "I felt it was right to keep this information to protect the privacy of those around me. However, the time has come for my friends and my fans around the world to know the truth, and I hope everyone will join me, my doctors and everyone around the world, in the fight against this terrible disease." After Freddie's tragic death, Peter Freestone explained what happened during the day that Freddie decided to share his health status with the world. Jim Beach arrived at about 10 o'clock in the morning and went straight up to Freddie's bedroom. At about 3:30, after a long meeting of 5.5 hours, which shows that Freddie was still entirely capable of rational thought, Jim Beach came downstairs and informed us of the basic content of the previous hour's discussions. Freddie and he had decided that it was time to release a statement with regards to Freddie's AIDS status. After all the years of having to keep this huge secret to ourselves, it was now going to be broadcast to the world. After discussion, we accepted the reasons behind it. A lot of good could come out of Freddie admitting to having the disease while still alive. His circumstances and celebrity could be used as a basis for the benefit of other sufferers and those affected by the disease. It would show that anyone was at risk. According to the guitarist of Queen, Brian May, Mercury had a lot of courage to admit the disease at a time when homosexuals were seen as promiscuous and deserving of the virus. It was a lot of courage for Freddie when he realized he was leaving. It was very difficult for him to announce what he suffered. But he did, and said, "I don't want people to think that I died for something else. I died of AIDS," said Made STV. Mercury died on November 24, 1991, but before that he asked his ex-girlfriend and friend, Mary Austin, to throw his ashes in a secret place. The artist said he didn't want any fan or anyone to be able to prey on his remains. And according to the Irish Mirror, not even the artist's parents know the location of the ashes.